Assalamu alaikum my friends, and welcome to this next video on my channel. Today I got one more helpful video for you, which was a lot requested in the comments under the last videos. It's about the custom tactics, how to set it, which settings you should use, and how you can use it in the kickoff mode, in the online seasons mode, and in Ultimate Team. And if you can actually use it in Ultimate Team. So if this video will be helpful for you, make sure to hit that like button down below. This would mean a lot to me. This video took so long to do it. And subscribe if you are new to my channel. Check out the playlist in the description down below, or click on the screen right now. If you want to get to my other tutorials, you definitely should check out the videos if you haven't already. I think these are really helpful videos. So let's start how you can customize your own tactic. You have to go to customize in the main menu, team sheets, and then choose your team. I was now going for Arsenal because I did their custom tactic before for this video. You can see Arsenal default, and the custom one I called it custom because I did it now for this video. There you can go for select, and then you can go for the different things you can see here, formations, roles. And if you want to see a video about the instructions, please make sure to smash that like button and comment down below with a sentence like video about instructions please, or something like that. You can decide it on your own. And on the right we got tactics. So the single ones, I am going to explain them later to you, but first of all let's go to the custom tactics. This is my custom tactics, how I am actually playing with my teams in FIFA 15, Ultimate Team, online seasons, and so on, if I am using my custom tactics. So of course this depends on which team you are using or what kind of squad you have in Ultimate Team. This depends on your FIFA style, and I'm going to tell you now which settings you should use for which style of FIFA. Let's start with the speed. So you can set the speed on fast, for example at 100, and that would be a recommendation for skillers or fast players. So if you are someone who's playing directly to the attack and so on, you should definitely go with a high setting at this point. But if you're a normal player like me, you should go for balanced for about 50 or 60. And if you are someone who loves the ball possession, you should definitely go for a lower setting here. For example, I think Barcelona or Bayern Munich will have something about 30 or 20, and at this point you can check it out if you want to. So let's move on. So I get here something about 56, and let's move on with the passing. I would recommend a normal mixed passing setting here, about 50 to 60 again. If you are the fast player, you should definitely go for the longer balls, and if you are a tiki-taka player, of course the short passes. The positioning, so let's put it again on 58, and the positioning is really important as well. If you are more this fast player or the skiller, you should go for the freeform. But if you are organized like me, who wants to have an organized build-up play, you should go for organized. And if you love ball possession, you need a good organized team. Let's move on to the chance creation. Here we got once again the passing settings. Here you can see amount of risk in pass decisions and run support. If you have this on the highest rating at 100, you can see it is risky. I would not recommend this for you. So I would go for a normal setting at the passing here again, or at a safe one if you don't want to lose the ball. Let's move on to the crossing. Like I mentioned it in my videos before, in my tutorials, the headers are not that OP in FIFA 15 anymore. So I would not cross that many balls into the box. So that here you can see I got it on little, so 29. I would recommend it to everyone who's not playing so many crosses in FIFA 15. The shooting is something different. I got it at 30 now, but I could normally go for 50 to 60 as well, or for a lot of shots, because sometimes my frequency is really high but sometimes not, but most of the time I don't take so many shots from outside the box, so I want to get into the box. But I think a setting about 40 would be okay as well. But if you are a long shot taker, you should definitely go for a higher rating. And if you are more the ball possession lover, you should go for the 20 or 30 setting here at this point. The positioning at the chance creation, I decided to go for the freeform because I mostly play in Ultimate Team as well, and with Arsenal as well, with fast strikers like Welbeck, and he's able to play on the wing as well, so I've chosen to go with the free form. But if you go with the organized form, that would be a recommendation for a team like Bayern Munich, because Lewandowski is so effective in the box, so I would let him playing on his position in the final third of the pitch. And yes guys, if you are not that familiar with the defending in FIFA 15, you should definitely go with a lower pressure setting. You can see it that your pressure defense is deep now, so you are deeper in your own pitch, own half of the pitch, and that is really important if you don't want to concede that many goals at the beginning of FIFA 15. If you are more familiar with this game, you can go with a higher pressure. So I got 50 here, but I would not recommend high. So you can see when your team is going to pressure, but I would not recommend too high setting. So I would go for 50. That is normal in my opinion. Let's move on to the aggression. If you want to get the ball early back from your opponent, you should go for a double or for a press. So but I would not recommend it to someone who's not that good at defending. If you are not that familiar with the defending, again, go for the 10 to 30 or 20 to 30 setting. That is the best setting for you. I'm going for the 40 to 50 again. And at the team width, that is important again for the crosses. I would go for the narrow one. You can see it, I'm about 30. I would not recommend normal or wide, because you have to be compact in the middle, and that is really important. So go for the 30 or lower if you want to. That is really important. Use the narrow setting. And the last one is the defender line. Just one sentence about it. If you are not that familiar with the defending, go with cover. If you are more familiar, you can use the offside trap, and I'm not that familiar with the defending in my opinion so far, and I'm going with cover. Maybe it will change in a few months to offside trap. So that is the settings, what you should keep in mind on the single settings here. I hope this one will help you, and you can see it. After that, you can go out of this menu here and just save it. You will have the opportunity to use it now in the kickoff mode. And here we go, boom boom, and you can see custom is my favorite one. I could change to Arsenal default with the right stick as well, and then you got the custom one. You can see it here, tactics, and the custom tactic is selected, no problem. Let's move on to the online seasons mode. There is it a bit difficult. You can see it now, boom. Let's go into the seasons mode, and here we go. Let's play a match here now. And we are going to take Arsenal London once again to show it to you shortly how it looks like in the seasons mode. And here you can see now, if you go to the Arsenal custom, you can see Arsenal custom was selected. If you go to the tactics, you can see that the custom tactic is selected, but it is not your own custom tactics. So you have to do it before you're going to play an online season match with a new team. But I think that is okay, because if you have done the setting before the online single match here, it will be safe for this team. So if you're going to take after this one Real Madrid, you can do it again for Real Madrid, but your Arsenal one will be safe for your online season matches. In Ultimate Team it is even more difficult. I am going to get into a match now to show it to you. You can see I am going for a cup match. I've done a random team here now. Don't look at the chemistry, it is not the best, but create a game session, look for an opponent. And here is the problem, that you have to do it again before every single match, and you have just 35 seconds for it. So I think 35 seconds is okay if you have noted which custom tactics you have. But I think that is really disappointing that there is no function to save it. You will see it now if we get an opponent. Let's go Red Army, yes. Let's take the white kids. and here you can see it. You have now 35 seconds to go for the tactics, and you can set your custom tactic here on your own. But I am going to show you now shortly which of these 4 or 5 you should take if you are not going to select your custom tactics, and I'm going to do that in the kickoff mode. And here we go, my friends, we are at the kickoff mode, and you will see now the presetted tactics of EA Sports and which one I recommend and which one I don't recommend. Let's start with the counter attack. You can see in the text above, your team is going to try to defend deep and absorb pressure, getting numbers behind the ball when possession is won. They will counter by getting players and the ball forward quickly. So I would say that is a good tactic for those of you who have just started playing FIFA 15 or in general FIFA, because you can see now that you are going to have a pressure of 10, which is not too bad, but your game speed is going to be at 95, the aggression at 50 and team width at 60. That could be a problem because you will have some gaps in the middle, especially versus the dribbler. So you can see now the team width. Use it if you are familiar a bit with the defense in FIFA 15, but I would not recommend to use it if you are new to FIFA 15. The next one is high pressure. You can see you will defend high up the pitch and mark tightly in an attempt to win the ball early. I would not recommend this tactic as well, because your players will run straight towards the opponent. You can see pressure 85 and aggression 75. That is not what I want to see, and so I would not recommend high pressure. If you want to use a mix of it, that would be okay, but high pressure, just use it if you need to get the ball back quickly. The next one is the possession one, and that is maybe yes, my favorite, because I like to have the ball. I like to have the control over the ball. You can see it, and that is brilliant. The long ball tactic is not mine. You can see it, speed and passing at 90, aggression 75. So I would really recommend to do your own custom tactic, because the presets are not that good. I hope this video can help you guys. If yes, make sure to smash that like button, would mean a lot to me. And I think that is a really hard topic, these custom tactics, so make sure to have a look at it. I hope this video will help you. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. We will see us next time. Check out the playlist in the description below. I'm out.